A particle P of mass 6 kilograms moves under the action of two forces, F1 and F2, where F1 is equal to 8I minus 10J, and F2 is equal to Pi plus Qj, where P and Q are constants. The acceleration of P is 3I minus 2J. Find to one decimal place the angle between the acceleration and the I unit vector. So the acceleration is 3 minus 2, so that's across 3, down 2, where we know this is I, so we want this angle here. So we could say that tan inverse is equal to the opposite, 2, divided by the adjacent, 3. Tan inverse of 2 over 3 is 33.7 degrees. But I do need to symbolise that this angle is below the below the I unit vector. This is I and it's below it going down, so it's a negative 33.7. If I said it was positive, somebody would naturally think if that was I, if I said it was a 33.7 degrees, they would think it's going to be up there, which would be wrong. We do need to symbolise that it's below the I vector, so that's why we need that negative. That's part A done. Part B. We need to find the values of P and Q. Well, P and Q were all about the force F2. We were told that the particle has got a mass 6 kilograms and it's moving under the action of those two forces and it's accelerating. We know that that acceleration is going to be caused by the resultant of those two forces. According to Newton's second law, the force is equal to the mass times the acceleration. So the resultant force in this case is the 8I minus 10J plus the Pi plus Qj. That's our resultant force, and that's going to be equal to the mass, which we know is 6, times the acceleration, which is 3 minus 2. So we get 8 plus P is equal to 6 times 3. So P is 10. And then looking at the J components, we've got minus 10 plus Q is equal to minus 12. Therefore, Q is minus 2. Part C. Find the magnitude of the resultant force R of the two forces F1 and F2. Well, now we know what P and Q are, we can work out the resultant force. And we can work out the magnitude of that. So 18 squared plus minus 12 squared, all square rooted, which, as a simplified surd, is 6 root 13.